Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome to Comiskey Park in Chicago for this throwback weekend matchup here between the visiting Atlanta Braves and the Chicago White Sox. Last time Chicago White Sox played here, they played Boston in Series 2, and they actually were swept in 3 games. So hoping for their first win ever at Comiskey is the Chicago White Sox. And they'll have to take on this Atlanta side that can definitely get hot at times. We'll have to wait and see how this one plays out. On the mound for the White Sox, going to be Clayton Kershaw, the trusted left-handed pitcher that Chicago has used time and time again, and for good reason. He'll lead off against Fernando Tatis. Tatis, 209 average this season, 6 for 29, couple of RBI and 2 home runs as well. It's been a fun season for him despite the lower average. The 0-1 on the way, swung through and missed 0-2. Next on the way, that one hammered out into left, but it's going to be caught in the air on the line by Yelich, and that'll be the first out. Now brings up Marcus Semien. Semien, one of the best batsmen in the league this season, for sure. 384 average, 10 for 26 on the season. 6 RBI to his name and 4 home runs. One of the league leaders in both categories, so this should be phenomenal. The fastball outside edge, 1-1. That one smacked well, but foul. 1-2 now for Semien. Outside. That one hit in the air to the left side. Looks like relatively popped. Yelich under it again, and he will make the catch for the second out. That brings up now Aaron Judge. Judge so far this season, 346 average, 5 RBI. Actually doesn't hit for home run power very often, but for the extra bases he has. He's got 3 of them on the season. Compared to the slightly lackluster campaign he had last time around, this has been a good change of pace for Judge anyway. Kershaw's pitch on the way, inside fastball. 2-1. As the windup and the pitch, check swing again, 3 balls, 1 strike to Aaron Judge, and that being with Shohei Ohtani on deck. Fastball finds the outside corner, 3-2. And the outside slider, Aaron Judge will walk his way over to first, and that'll put a runner aboard with Shohei Ohtani at the plate. Hasn't hit as much as he'd like to this season. 5 for 13, only 13 plate appearances here. 384 average, 4 RBI.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Home run, an extra base hit, and a stolen base. He is a great player, just with how this game is slightly foolish with how it selects when a pitcher is actually hitting or not, especially for this side. It's a little difficult. Shares the DH responsibilities with Pete Alonso.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Who, for what it's worth, Alonso is batting .300 with 5 RBI. So he's actually done more with less at-bats than Ohtani this season. 2-1 now. And foul. Count goes even, 2-2. That one hit in the air pretty well out to deep right center, but it's going to be dropped into the glove of Carroll, and that will retire the side. Pretty easy first inning there defensively for the White Sox, although Kershaw looks slightly hittable, slightly a worry. Now the mound is going to be Shohei Ohtani, one of the league leaders in ERA and overall strikeouts as well. And he will lead off against Trey Turner. Turner, 8 for 27, 296 average, 2 RBI, 3 hits for extra bases, 4 stolen bases. First offering, fastball, takes the bottom edge for strike 1. Looked a little low. in my opinion, but either way, foul. Just a reminder that Shohei Ohtani actually has a no-hitter this season. That was versus Miami. That's going to be the first out as Turner goes around. Gets rung up by the home plate umpire. That's Ronald Acuna stepping in. Acuna this season, 3 for 26. It's a 115 average. On the 3 hits that he does have, one of them is a home run. One of them's for extra bases. And he does have 2 RBI to his name. But yeah, just definitely has struggled getting bat to ball this season, hitting for average. Swung through and missed for strike 3. That brings up now Corbin Carroll.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey, 2.
1 and 2 here to Carroll. 291 on the season, 4 RBI off of his 7 hits. Hit on the ground right side. Glove by Albies at second. Thrown over to first. Tell you what, only barely into the glove of Goldschmidt. That one looked just a little bit high, but the play was able to be made, and that's the end of the first inning. Scoreless after 1.
Leading off for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ball. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
All 1.
Anyways, it's Ozzie Albies at the plate now after Austin Riley hit a double. Actually, was that a double or was that a stolen base? I didn't... Oh, no, it was a double. Okay. So, well, tell you what. Was it the... Hang on. Tell you what, 3rd hit of the season for Austin Riley. Gets his average up to a 107. And his, believe it or not, 2nd hit for extra bases. Wasn't he just on... No.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Albies this season, 250 average. 4 RBI in the 6 hits that he does have, 2 of them being home runs. 2 and 2 now. Outside again. So this is the problem I was worrying about with Kershaw in the first inning. He did look hittable. This White Sox side has definitely bounced back since the beginning of the season, having taken 5 games to win their first. That one hit on the ground. That's going to get through the infield for a base hit. Could score Riley from 3rd. The throw home is not on line, but that will hold Riley at 3rd. Ozzie Albies getting a runner even further in scoring position. Stepping up now is Paul Goldschmidt. 136 average on the season. One of his 3 hits was for extras. but has not had a hit in forever. It has been a difficult season to watch Paul Goldschmidt at home plate, considering last season how good he was for St. Louis. That has totally gone the wayside. But can he do some damage here with a slider outside and 2-0 the count?
2-0.
Tell you what, Ozzie Albies, maybe a contender for comeback player of the year realistically, batting .280 as he is. That one is smacked out into left. Goodness me, that's going to go for extras, if not a homer. And it is a home run. 3-run shot for Paul Goldschmidt, only his 4th hit of the season. And the Braves lead this one 3-0. Wow. Yainer Diaz stepping in. But goodness me, what a monster shot off the bat for Goldschmidt.
Nope.
Take a quick look at the replay as we can. What an unbelievable smack for Paul Goldschmidt. And again, you know, we saw it pretty much the whole time that Kershaw was, I wouldn't exactly say giving it to him on a silver platter, realistically. However, it definitely appeared as if one of these days it was going to get down and 423 feet out to left. And, well, actually somehow nobody caught that ball. But what a monstrous shot for Paul Goldschmidt. And that puts the Braves up 3-0. Another side who really had a difficult beginning to this season, the Atlanta Braves. It was oftentimes difficult to watch just how this team continued to let games slip through the fingers. And somehow they've actually got it back. And it looks like for the time being, the White Sox will go the entirety of this season at Comiskey, all 4 games having been played, without winning.
2 strikes.
They still have some time to claw it back. But with Ohtani on the mound, you'd have to think that's going to be a difficult task. That one foul. And into the seats on the right field side. Diaz this season, 291. 5 RBI on his 7 hits, one of them being a homer and 2 for extras. Swung through and missed, strike 3, and Kershaw's got himself a strikeout here after having given up that previous homer. Evan Carter stepping up now. That one fouled over to the home bullpen, which is in play on the right side. Carter 3 for 22 this season, 136 average. One of the 3 hits he does have was a solo home run. At the bottom of the order here for the Braves. Swung through and missed, strike 2. Great slider there from Kershaw. But I'm afraid this is not going to be helping his ERA. Swung through and missed, strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Kershaw, and that brings up Fernando Tatis. Tatis at the even 200.
1-0.
At danger of going below Mendoza here, should he not get on base. That one hammered but foul. Swung through and missed, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another great pitch then from Kershaw. I'm afraid maybe a batter too late. That one hit well, but way well. Back at the wall, Tatis hits it out.
Yep, that ball went out.
The fastball outside, but Tatis with the home run, 393 feet out to left, and Atlanta lead this game 4-0. Semien stepping up now. He's 0 for 1, and somehow Kershaw has remained in this game. That one foul. Fouled again. Second home run of the inning, allowed for Clayton Kershaw. Swung through and missed strike 3, and mercifully, that inning finally ends for Kershaw, and the Atlanta Braves lead this one 4-0. That now brings up Jose Ramirez. Definitely the front runner for American League MVP again. 9 for 23, 391 average, 12 RBI in the season, 3 home runs. But can he deliver some magic here? That one hit over Ohtani's head, gloved by Semien, thrown to first, and that's the first out. That brings up Nico Horner, the designated hitter. Horner at a 136, 3 for 22. 2 stolen bases on the season, which is about the American League average, realistically.
1-1.
That one foul. Hit well. Ohtani is looking equally as hittable as Clayton Kershaw for the time being. Just Ohtani has that killer instinct for the time being that is really putting these guys away. Something Chicago's got to be worried about here. 1-2. Swung through and missed strike 3. Deadly pitch from Ohtani. 2 up, 2 down, and it's now over to somebody. Hit over to the right side. Oh, over the umpire's head, but just foul. Delivery on the way. Christian Yelich hammers it to third. Gloved by Riley, thrown to first, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the White Sox. 2 homers hit from the Braves, and as we go into the third, it's 4-0 for Atlanta. And it's now going to be Shane Smith stepping in as Kershaw's day comes to a very quick end. One of those games that Kershaw's going to wish that he had back realistically. And it's over to Aaron Judge. Judge got on with a walk in his first at-bat. Smith's first offering, it's a low fastball. That one hammered, but foul. Swung through and missed strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit in the air to the left side, tracking back at the wall is Yelich, and he will make the catch. Only feet shy of the wall out and left for what was nearly Atlanta's 3rd home run of the game. Instead, it's the first out. That brings up Ohtani. Ohtani 5 for 14, 357 average. Slider goes 1-1. Inside. That one hit in the air to the right side. I don't think it's going to be hit hard enough to clear the wall, and it will be caught by the right fielder. 2 up, 2 down. Austin Riley stepping in. Riley last time hit the double. Only his 3rd hit of the season. Inside fastball. And that one is crushed. Out to left, by goodness me, Austin Riley. His 2nd hit of the game. A double and a home run on the board for Austin Riley. What a game he's had. And it's 5-0 Braves.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now up to Ozzie Albies, who had the single earlier on, which set up Paul Goldschmidt. for the 3-run shot that started this mess. Albies at a 280 this season. Hit on the ground left side. That's going to get through for a base hit, and everything is clicking for the Atlanta Braves today.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
That bumps Albies up to a 307 average. He has done so well. And Paul Goldschmidt.
0-1.
That one hit over the head of the first baseman. Goldschmidt's going to get through for the second time today. Albies rounding second, headed for third, and he's in there, and runners now at the corners with 2 away. As somehow, even the hitters this season that have not been good for Atlanta are good for Atlanta right now. And that brings up, God almighty, who is this? I didn't even hear his name. I think it's Yainer Diaz. Yeah, it is Yainer Diaz. He struck out in the second. Hit in the air to the right side, tracking towards the corner, and diving play, can't make it! At least 1, potentially 2 runs will score for Atlanta as they miss the dive, thrown to third, and it's a triple for Yainer Diaz. God almighty, it just keeps happening, and Shota Imanaga is going to come into the game now. Wow. 2 RBI for Yainer Diaz. Puts him at 7 on the season and a triple. 7-0 Atlanta with a runner on third. And of course, Evan Carter hasn't had a good season. 3 for 23, but for all I know, he's going to take it 500 feet to dead center. Check swing. Home plate umpire is going to ring him up.
0-2.
That one chopped over to William Managa, thrown to first, and that finally retires the side. What an inning for the Atlanta Braves. It's 7-0.
Leading up for the White Sox, the catcher,
JT Realmuto stepping up now, 227 average, 5 for 22. Let's see if he can get Chicago's first hit of the game here. 3 RBI in the season, 2 of which coming off of extra bases. Swung through and missed for strike 2.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball,
Outside, 1 and 2.
strikes.
Tell you what, when you look at Atlanta over this season,
Ball 2.
coming into today's game, they sit joint bottom of the National League with the Marlins, 5 and 7, as well as the Milwaukee Brewers. 6 and 7 today, plus 10 in the run differential would put them second and in a playoff spot. For the Chicago White Sox, well, they sit fourth in the American League at 5 and 6. This will drop them to 5 and 7. And a negative 14 in the run differential. The only team to have given up more runs this season is the Seattle Mariners at negative 15. Mariners just took the loss just the other day at the Polo Grounds versus the San Diego Padres. That was a close game. 3-2 was the score in that one. Hit out to dead center. Back for it. Well high in the air. Over the head of the center fielder. And JT Realmuto is going to get the first hit down of the day for the Chicago White Sox. And it's going to be a triple, potentially. Inside the park home run. Oh my God, it is! JT Realmuto! It's an inside the park home run. He hit that thing about to as dead center as you could possibly get. And now with Spencer Torkelson stepping in, we got to have another look at that one. I am in awe of what we have seen today. There are some things you just can't make up, and JT Realmuto has his first home run of the season, and it's on an inside-the-park home run. 447 feet out to the deadest of center you could possibly get without actually clearing the fence. Gets down. The throw comes in. It's actually a relay to Albies. Thrown to home, and let's just have a look at this tag because that was close. Oh, he is definitely in there. Wow. Inside the park home run for JT Realmuto. We didn't even have to go to Polo Grounds to get that one. First hit of the day. Believe that, the first hit of the game for the White Sox is an inside the park home run, and it's Spencer Torkelson at the plate now. Swung through and missed, however, strike 3. And that'll be the first out. Kike Hernandez stepping up now. 125 in the season, only 1 for 8. Hasn't had too many opportunities. The one hit that he does have is good for an RBI, mind you. That one hit in the air to the left side, and that one's going to be foul. Fouled off the inside of the bat.
Ball.
That one goes low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one foul. That one hit over. Check swing, 2-2.
2-2 to count. We got a full count.
Inside for TK, count moves to full. That one foul. And the fastball high. That'll put a runner on first as TK reaches the bag. And it's now over to Trey Turner. Turner 0 for 1.
Hey!
That one popped into the air to the right side. Should get down. Into the glove of Judge. Left you on a bit of a cliffhanger there. I apologize. Acuna now.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope. Counts 1-0.
Well, Acuna with the RBI double. Runner on second now with 2 outs. Inside.
2 strikes. strikes.
Three and two. That one popped into the air to the left side. Should be easily caught for Tatis. And that does retire the side. Good inning for Chicago. 7-2 the score. Speaking of Tatis, he's up to bat. Top of the order now. Imanaga remains on the mound.
Ball two.
Fastball low. Swung through and missed, strike one.
2-1.
It's a good splitter there from Imanaga. And outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and two for Tatis. Swung through and missed. Brings up Semin, who enters. Oh, thank you.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Mika Foreigner.
Aye. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Aye.
Up next, to the right side, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
1-0.
Now batting, catcher, JT. Real Muto.
No, he's safe. Yeah.
So Real Muto now, remember he had the inside the park home run in that third inning. Runner on first with 2 outs. Next for Ohtani, swung through and missed strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Aye.
Strike 3 swung on and missed. That will retire the side. 1 more inning to go, and the Braves lead this one 7-2. Ohtani stepping in now. Imanaga remains on the mound. That one foul.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sweeper outside, 1-1. Swung through and missed, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Ohtani goes down swinging.
Now batting, first baseman,
Austin Riley, who has had a great game today. Riley is solo homer and a double. God almighty, if these games were any longer, he could be on pace for the cycle, but it's a fastball outside to start. Hit up the left side. Gloved and thrown to first, and that will be the second out. Now over to Ozzie Albies. He's had a good game today. 2 for 2. Fastball taken for strike 1. Albies as well to be now batting above 300 for the first time this season. He has had a phenomenal couple of weeks here.
0-2. One ball.
Fastball high, 1-2. Swung on the curveball, soft grounder up to second, thrown to first, and Albies will be thrown out. 3 up, 3 down for the Braves. Over to the bottom half of the 5th. Braves still in control, 7-2.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
And it's going to be Andrew Nardi stepping onto the mound here for the Braves, as Ohtani's day is done. And Spencer Torkelson will be the leadoff here, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Change up, goes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Into the ground, right side, gloved on the outreach by Albies, thrown to first, and that's going to be the first out. Kike Hernandez stepping up now. He was walked in his only other plate appearance. That one hit in the air to the left side. Tatis is back for it, and he will make the grab over his shoulder for the second out. And that now brings up the top of the order with Trey Turner. And the White Sox down to their final out, which is in a game that has been decided pretty much since that first inning. And the first offering is a fastball on the inside edge for strike 1. Swung on and missed, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped into the air to left side. Tatis running over for it over to the hill in foul territory and makes the grab. And that's the ball game. Atlanta take this one 7-2. We've had incredible things happen up and down, left and right in this one. What a great game for Atlanta as they move closer to playoff contention.